Oh, hello. I'm bringing you Flower Child realness, guys. What is up? It's festival season. I live in California. Coachella is like a whole season out here. It's not spring, it's Coachella season. I am feeling this look, guys. I love it. I think that it looks so fresh and pretty and feminine. This really pretty lip that goes with it. It's definitely part of my shades games that I've been doing on my Instagram. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check that out. Midnight_weirdo, that's me. My real name is Gabby though, and we're going to be showing you how to create this look. It's actually pretty easy. You are gonna need some specific tools if you don't have those. You can definitely use what you have at your availability, but this is definitely a really cool look for festival season, or I'm going out with my friends and I want to look fly as hell. So that's definitely what I got going on for you, because I ain't going to Coachella. It's like $1,000 to have like a good time there, but you know, we do what we do and we look fly while we do it. So we're gonna zoom in and get started. Okay, let's get started up in here. I'm gonna be taking my little fluffy dome brush that's random and Sugarpill Buttercupcake. Just gonna start to kind of buff this all over. I'm not trying to get too precise with this because, to be honest, I want this to be blown out. Not necessarily tapered blown out, but just like wrapping around the eye heavily. I'm even going to be topping it with something else, so don't worry. Just don't even worry. Just, you know, let your brush do most of the work. Use a light hand, but just pack it on. We want this yellow to be intense. Putting it right at the bridge as well. Like, I'm just going in. I'm like not being super, you know, I'm just being very brisk and pretty intense. You can see. I'm gonna go back through with a clean brush. Just make sure the color is evenly distributed. Very light pressure. The best part about Sugarpill shadows to me is that they blend out very easily and they're super pigmented. So you get really bright payoff without having to use a lot of the shadow. We're gonna go right underneath the eye with my favorite under eye brush, the Sigma E45, and that same shadow, and just starting to connect. I like to work with the same color on the whole eye before I move on to the next color. And I brought that down, and I'm even going on top of that with something else. So you obviously don't have to go this crazy, but especially for a festival look like this, like, you want it to be seen when you're standing on someone's shoulders, you know? I was literally in the middle of filming, and this came to my doorstep. The doorbell rang, and I was like, what is that? It's for me. It's for my mom, and I love her. God, I can't wait till this challenge is over so I can just use this to however I want. Ugh! So I'm going to be trying to incorporate that palette today because I love it. It's so beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going over top on like the highest parts of Sugarpill Buttercupcake with Star from Kat Von D's Pastel Goth palette. These, I feel, especially when you're using them with other shades not from the palette, work best like after you've already used the other colors you're gonna use. Like, don't use these colors as like transition shades and then go in with other colors because they just don't work the best. Like, I just don't feel that they blend in very well like that, but when you use them on top of the other colors you use, like, it's a way better deal and you're gonna be a lot more pleased. I'll put that right in the inner part too, because I don't know what I'm doing there yet, but I wanted to put that there. Okay, next I'm going to be going in with a little bit of mustard from the Limecrime Venus 2 palette and my Zoeva 231 Luxe Petite Crease. This is just going right on the outer part. Nothing crazy. This is the yellow eye, guys. Yellow AF. I'm gonna use that same color in my stupid elf brush. You guys, I don't have a name for this brush, so I'm literally christening it the stupid elf brush because it's so dumb that I don't have a name for it. Okay. I love yellow shadows so much, almost as much as red, but nothing will ever replace my love of red. Okay, so for the lid, I'm thinking we're gonna take yeah, we're gonna take Makeup Geek Fortune Teller. This is a foiled shadow. I like to spray my ring finger with Fix Plus and then put it where I want it. And Fix Plus gets a little tacky, and that's what I like about it as a medium. So once you kind of put that there, it's gonna like get still a little wet. Go in with that same finger and then just tap it where you want it. I love foiled shadow. To be honest, they're some of my favorite formulas. I don't have as many Makeup Geek ones as I would like, but this one is one of my favorites. It is so yellow. Look at that. It's really hard to find like a yellow shimmer shadow because they all get really golds. This one is definitely a yellow shimmer shadow. Going in and softening the edges with that. I'm going to take a wet MAC 224 and put a little of this under the eye as well. Girls, since I just got this palette today, we're using Frosting by Jeffree Star. Bro, yes I am, with my Japanesque 232. And it's going right in the inner corner. And I'm definitely going to be making this even more shimmery by adding Fix Plus, but I just want to see what it looks like right off the bat. Okay, it's pretty. It's a little bit more of like a darker gold, so I definitely couldn't use this to like highlight or go really intensely bright with it, but it's such a pretty gold. It's like a peachy gold. Put a little of this on the brow bone as well. Oh, I really like it up there. Wow. I really like it up there. I'm wetting my little Japanesque brush and putting this on top. Oh yes. Honestly, like, I just don't even work with shimmer shadows unless they're wet because, like, if you can make it look more intense, why wouldn't you? That's my personal opinion. I'm gonna put brows and mascara on, and then I'm actually gonna zoom us out. Okay, so I have my brows and mascara on. I'm going to be doing some Kimberly Margarita inspired flowers on the face. She has been doing these really cool festival looks lately on her Instagram. Her name is @KimberlyMargarita. If you've never seen her before, you're going to love her because she's badass. So I've come up with this way to create like these faux flowers on your face without having to really like use fake flowers or whatever. So we're going to do that. But first I want to highlight just to get that out of the way. I'm going to be using the Balm's No Money, No Honey. Ugh. If you have never used like a loose pigment to highlight before, it's pretty life-changing. I have some liquid illuminator on already, Copacabana by NARS, but I'm going to go over top with this, and it's really going to blind us because you want your highlight down before you're doing any kind of like applique work. Oh yeah, my Koza S165 is what I'm using. Ooh, girl, this is blinding here, okay? I'm gonna contour my nose with the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette with Safe Word because your girl has to try it out, okay? Oh my god, what a good contour color for a paler skin tone. I might have to skip a cream contour one day and try this by itself. Okay, so I'm glowed to the gods. Okay, so I'm going to be starting to make these flower shapes on my face. So what I've done is create kind of like this pastel lilac-y purple using Danessa Myricks Wild Orchid Colorfix, and then I mixed it with Kat Von D Mother liquid lipstick. Use what you have at your disposal. You obviously don't have to do this, be this extra like I'm being, but I feel that this color works well with my color combinations I've got going on. And I'll probably be mixing it with some darker purple flowers. I'm taking this on a little Royal and Langnickel crease brush. You want something synthetic. And I'm just going to start by making some little flower shapes. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. I've got my hair out of the way. So I've made kind of this like 5-point shape. Does not look perfect, right? So don't worry. But I am going to go over top with my brow product because I did cover up my tail of my brow. That's okay. So I'm just going to keep doing this process. I'm going to speed through, but we're going to go back and finish it off. And I'm gonna switch brushes so I'm not having the same size flower. I'm gonna also use this little Real Technique shading brush. Anything synthetic will work. So we have our rough shape down. Cool, cool, cool. So you want that to dry. I feel like this is a really good way to just make really simple fake flowers that kind of look realistic, but obviously aren't like the craziest of realistic, but whatever, we'll figure it out. We'll get there, we'll get there. So what you're gonna wanna start to do is take a pale lilac color. This is NYX Vivid Brights in Vivid Blossom, and just start to create kind of like this hibiscus look with it. If that makes sense. You're gonna wanna start to go from the center and just flick it out for each little side. Just do the best you can. Just like a little starburst. While I still have this liquid liner, I'm actually going to be drawing some dots right into my crease of my eye. So it's going to go. Okay, and to finish off our flowers, I'm taking Vivid Halo liquid liner by NYX again, and we're going to put some little baby dots right in the center of each flower where we have our little starbursts. If you have somewhere to put your elbow, like I have my desk, this makes it a lot easier because I'm just putting 3 little dots. I love this. I love it so much. So this is the finished eye look, face look. I'm gonna put this MAC Paragon Eye Kohl from the Brand Brothers collection into my waterline. This is just a nice pearly nude shade. That'll open the eye up, but it has a little bit of shimmer. Digging it, digging it. I'm gonna zoom us out and we'll finish this off. Okay, so I want the lip to kind of mimic this whole color combination we have going on. I'm gonna be taking these new L'Oreal Infallible paints in the shade Lilac Lust 300. And this is gonna go all over my lip. I love this formula actually. Like if I wore a lot of lipstick, I would really like to wear this because it's really comfortable. All right, there we are for our nice little floral purple and yellow festival look. This is again part of my challenges with my shade schemes, but I love yellow and purple together. It's definitely one of my all-time favorite color combinations. I feel like this is a great look to stand out from a crowd. You could pair this with a deeper purple lip, and I think that would also look really, really cool. I really like this lip formula. It's really comfortable if, you know, I don't really wear lipstick on a regular basis, but I do really like how this feels right now. Maybe I'll wear it around for a little bit. Who knows, you know? So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe before you leave. Definitely check back with me. I'll have some other festival looks coming up. And then if you don't follow me on Snapchat, my Snapchat is GABI3210, and I'm gonna have some swatches of the new Androgyny palette by Jeffree Star on there, so I'm gonna go do that after this. So I hope you guys enjoy your day, that you're loving life, and feel like a little flower child today. I'm definitely gonna be walking around like this, so you know how that goes. Okay, bye loves.